viewers, you're welcome to the maiden edition of Insurance Talk Show. I am Bola Adegbaju. With me here is Grace Ojo. Grace, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Madam Grace Ojo is a financial services provider expert in both insurance and investment banking sector. She is a professional with 14 years experience in insurance underwriting, claims processing, and marketing. She is an insurance and stockbroker, as well as an author. She also anchors a program tagged 30 minutes interactive session with Grace Ojo. You are welcome once again, Madam Grace Ojo. And I can see we have a lot of things in common. I will always want you to be around during this discussion. I hope you don't mind that.
Yes, thank you. Madam.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming. Today we are going to be talking about the recent developments in the insurance industry.
Okay.
And I'm aware that there are so many things that are happening in the insurance industry where we both belong. And we are here to educate people, to let them understand a lot of things about the insurance, to, to make them believe more in insurance, because we know a lot of people don't want to hear anything about insurance. Some people are not even aware of the products that we have in the industry. So that is why we have come together to educate our people. So I want us to discuss what the new developments, the recent developments in the industry is. We know in the early part of this year, 2023, January, the third-party insurance policies, the motor insurance policies were increased. And a lot of people were complaining, how come? Why did you increase it? The third-party insurance that was 5,000 naira before is now 15,000 naira. So I wanted to educate people.
Okay.
Why did we increase it, and what are they standing to benefit from all this?
Okay, thank you, madam. I really appreciate this. In fact, first, I would like to appreciate your courage, for putting up this program.
Thank you so
Just
much.
like, in the industry like ours, we need this form of talk show whereby we have to enlighten people about what insurance is and what people, the insuring public, stand to gain or benefit from the industry. And also that was what prompted me when I started my program, Interactive Session with Grace Ojo. So this talk show is another laudable program where people can tune in and appreciate what insurance has in store for them. So I would like to start. Yes, the recent development in the insurance industry. Yeah, just like what you said the insurance. Actually, it was October last year. It was announced. The commission announced that yes, it will take effect from 1st of January 2023. That where the third party insurance, motor insurance third party was hiked by 200%. People were saying, oh, it wasn't good, but let's look at the benefit side of it. If you look at it, we all know what the economy is. All the prices in the market, things have actually increased. So it will be out of place if insurance are not doing anything. And the peculiarity of insurance is even the good news is even that it is not just the premium that was increased, the benefit also has been increased. It will amaze us to understand that although the premium, for example, the third party car motor third party increased from 5,000 to 15,000, but the liability, the claim also increased by the same 200%. Who does that? In Nigeria, the typical business person would not increase benefits and like that of the goods. So in the insurance industry is a peculiar industry, and people have to understand this thing, that the purpose for which you are insuring your goods, your risk, is for you to have that peace of mind, so that you are exchanging that risk, you are passing it to the underwriter for you to have the peace of mind. And what is the peace of mind? You are bringing 15,000 naira for your third party motor insurance, and insurance is telling you that when you have
A
third
claim.
party liability to the tune of 3 million, insurance is ready to cover it for you.
Mhm.
I mean, it is laudable.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay.
And we notice that it's not only the increase is not only on the private vehicles. We have commercial vehicles too. The trucks, the special types,
It's
the
cut across all
tricycles.
boards.
Yes,
Yeah.
the motorcycles, own goods, staff buses. You know, all these vehicles have their special benefits, and the benefits are different. When we are talking of benefits, we mean the liability of the insurance company, and that is the third party liability.
Yes.
You know, when you are talking of third party insurance, it means the third party, when there's an issue between you and a third party, the insurance company is liable. So it doesn't cover any other vehicle. A lot of people believe that when you have third party insurance, it covers somebody's vehicle, it covers your own vehicle. No, it is the person that has an accident with you that the insurance company will settle. It doesn't even settle your own claims. The liability on your own vehicle, insurance company will not settle it. So we have a lot of benefits for all kinds of vehicles. Like now, she has mentioned the third party for vehicles, private vehicles. The premium is 15,000 naira, and you pay. The insurance company will pay up to 3 million naira when there is a liability. We call it the third party liability limit. So insurance company cannot cover everything. There is a limit.
And
The
let's pick
insurance,
it up from there.
yes,
Yes, when we talk about motor vehicle insurance, it's different. We have third party
yes,
motor insurance, we have comprehensive.
comprehensive, yeah.
Even just like I said, that the increase cut across all boards. For even the comprehensive, it used to be that companies can negotiate, and I mean now it has been pegged at 5%. You cannot do your comprehensive below 5%
5%.
now. So the comprehensive is what cover owner's vehicle. Like that if it is if a vehicle owner decides to pick up a comprehensive car insurance, that one covers you and the third party liability.
Yeah.
That is a comprehensive, but the third party is the one that is statutory.
Yes.
That it is compulsory for anyone that is plying the road, the Nigerian road. At least you must have your third party car insurance. So that one is the statutory. So everyone, it is expected that every car owner or everyone plying a vehicle on the road must
road,
obtain third party liability
insurance.
third
Sorry,
party insurance.
let me just announce this. If you want to call, you can call us on 090 2569 1960, 0902 569 1960, or you send a WhatsApp message to 0806 192 3347, 0806 192 3347. That's for WhatsApp only. Thank you. So if you have any contribution or any message, you can direct all those things to the numbers I gave. So what is your advice to those who have had unpleasant or unsatisfied experiences with the industry? I have met a lot of people in my course of this business. In the course of this business, I've met a lot of people that will say, insurance, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear about insurance. They have done this for me, they have done that for me. What advice do you give to those set of people? Because we still have them outside there.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, before I talk about that, let's us quickly look into what insurance industry, what is the worst of Nigeria insurance industry as we speak. As at the end of second quarter of this 2023, the total assets of the Nigeria insurance industry stand at 2,695 billion naira.
Billion.
Yes, and that is a 10.5, it has at 10.7% increase from Q1. Q1 is 2,437 billion. So insurance industry is a multi-billion industry, and before 1997,
Mhm.
yes, there have been a lot of issues in the industry, but the NICOM Act of 1997 that established NICOM, National Insurance Commission,
Mhm.
and gave NICOM the authority to become the apex regulator, that act is what has been, I mean, it has really opened up the insurance industry.
Industry.
Why or how? It's opened up the industry because it makes the industry to have a viable regulator. NICOM is doing a very wonderful job in the industry.
Mhm.
You know, in 2007, there was consolidation.
Yes.
I mean, since that 1997 till date, the insurance industry has evolved and it keeps evolving.
Mm.
Okay, we can say that yes, our asset, the industry's asset is 2000, 697 billion today. It was not like that before in the yesteryears.
Yeah.
So it's an industry that is evolving, it's an emerging industry, and it will continue to get better.
Mm.
So the era of saying, oh, insurance don't pay, those eras are gone.
Mm.
You only need to channel your risk through the right quarter.
Mm.
Approach the professionals. That is why you have brokers in the industry. Brokers are the professionals in the industry
Yeah.
that will solicit, that will advocate for the insuring public.
Mm.
So when you have a risk you want to bring to the insuring to the insurer, to the underwriter, pass it through your broker. Your broker is in the best position to advise you appropriately, accordingly, and to do justice to your, to give the right cover, bespoke cover to the risk. And in case there's a loss, you don't even need to lift up your hand. Your broker will still be there for you to process your claim. So this issue of, yes, I have a claim, I do not get compensated. Maybe you, to start with, you don't even understand what the cover you have. Some people might have fire cover, maybe a burglar, maybe the house, maybe an insured, maybe you have done your insurance for fire insurance for your property, and your house was burgled.
Yeah.
There was a burglary case. You are
not
not just saying that at least after I have insurance. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
So your claim will be settled according to the loss that arise as a result of the insured peril. When the peril that you have covered, when you have a loss, if it's a fire peril and you have a fire loss, your claim will be settled. If it is burglary peril, if there's a loss along that side, it will be settled. When you have justifiable claim, your claim will be processed and settled in record time.
So what you're trying to say now is that if you have a fire insurance, you cannot claim for robbery under fire insurance, because all policies have different covers. They have their own perils, as you said.
Yes.
A fire insurance we settle for fire loss.
Exactly.
A burglary insurance we settle for robbery loss. So we must all know this. So the fact that you have one insurance does not mean all your properties are covered. Thank you so much.
That's why you need the understanding of
a broker,
yes,
or
you need
a consultant
your broker to advise you appropriately.
A professional to advise you. Thank you, Grace Ojo. Also, I want you to just state how one can guide against all these unpleasant experiences. Like we were talking about those who had claims now, and they said their claims were not settled because of one reason or the other. So how can one guard against all these unpleasant experiences with an insurance company?
Thank you very much. Just like I said, you see, insurance products is not like tomato that you just get to the market and buy. You need someone to guide you.
Yes.
So primarily it is lack of understanding that makes people to think, oh, insurance don't pay claim. Now let me cite an example. In the Q2 of 2002,
that's quarter two.
Q2, yes, second quarter of 2002. Yeah. The gross premium that was written was 369 billion. And out of that, The claim that was settled was 174 billion. That is about 47% of the written premium. So if an industry can use can spend 45% of the premium that was received on claim, tell me how will you say that such industry don't perform or don't deliver or don't pay claim? So it is understanding that is we do not have. When you have understanding, you pass you underwrite your risk, you get adequate advice, you'll be able to settle your claim as at when due. So it is understanding issue.
And at the same time, you must understand the policy document, because I noticed
the policy
that
wordings.
I noticed that a lot of people don't go through their policy documents. The moment they just do insurance, they forget about.
Yes, that's why you have your professionals.
They put the policy document under
to interpret it to you.
So you have to understand it very well. I remember some years ago when I first started insurance practices, I was a novice,
Okay.
I was just starting, and I did insurance. I was a marketer. I did an insurance for a client, and it was I think it was burglary insurance.
Okay.
And that time, the robbers came into the shop and they carted away with money and some other things. You understand? And it was like, maybe we have insurance. Insurance should be able to settle us. And by the time I investigated, I discovered that that money that was stolen would not be covered by the burglary insurance policy. That was when I understood it, that you have to take money insurance for money cover. You have to take burglary insurance for robbery cover. You have to take this for this. You have to take this. So I understood it, but it was very unfortunate that time, because I did not understand what it entailed that time. Okay. And I had to explain to my client, although she was not really happy with it. She felt, how can you tell me that insurance does not
just
cover
like you said,
money?
Because you do not have adequate knowledge.
So it's important you understand what kind of policy you are taking. You have the knowledge, and you ask questions. I always tell people, ask questions. When you don't understand it, your broker or your consultant gave you something, or maybe the agent itself gives you a policy document, a certificate of insurance. You ask questions. Sorry, what is the meaning of this? What is written here? What does this one mean? There's nothing bad in you asking your clients, your brokers or your consultants.
Yes, let me check in. That's why as a broker, you explain everything to your clients. You don't even have to wait for them to ask questions. That is why you are in the position to advise accordingly. You are a professional. As a professional, you know what you need to your clients need, and you give it to them. Because just like I said, a lot of people don't have the understanding of this. And I said it's not like tomato or shoe. If you get to a store, you want to buy shoe, you will check it. If it fits you, you pick it. But insurance, it is intangible. So that's why you need those who know it very well to guide you. Like the case you have just cited, just like you said, you were setting newly. I'm sure you will not do that now, because if you want to, if you have a shop that you want to insure, you will tell your clients everything. Madam, you will need money insurance. Madam, you will need fire insurance. Madam, you will call it comprehensive or commercial insurance.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think we'll have a short break now, and we'll come back. So if you have questions, you can direct your questions to 0902 569 1960. That's for calls, and for WhatsApp 0806 192 3347. 0806 192 3347. We'll be right back. Thank you. Thank you for watching. This is Insurance Talk Show. I am Bola Adegbaju, and with me is Grace Ojo. We were talking about the development in the Nigeria insurance industry. So, and we have mentioned some reasons why people don't get their claims settled. We talked about the new developments on the third-party motor insurance policies, the private vehicles, the commercial vehicles, the premiums and the liabilities that the insurance will
You have
take.
to settle the
Yes,
obligation of the insurance.
insurance company on all these things. So if you have questions, you have contributions, you can send to the WhatsApp 0806-192-3347, or you call 0902-569-1960. So I asked some minutes ago, I said, what advice do you give to people, those who don't believe in insurance? And we know a lot of things are happening right now in our environment. We had some recent fire outbreaks, collapse of buildings. You know, insurance covers all those ones too. We have flood this season, this rainy season. A lot of houses, a lot of properties were lost due to flood. So we have all these things on ground. So what advice do you give to people outside there about insurance to protect their properties?
Okay, thank you. Just like what we've been saying. Yes, you say it's business for the business owners. I would say it is business intelligence for you to pick up insurance to cover your business, your properties and all that. And even as for individuals, even for life insurance, it is still, I mean, intelligence dictates it because for instance, maybe you bought a car of 5 million naira. In this economy, God has blessed you. They say you are able to get a car of 5 million naira, and maybe the following week or the following month the car got stolen. Do you tell me that you'll be able to carve out another 5 million naira?
to
But
buy another car.
with your comprehensive car insurance, that car will be replaced for you.
Yes.
So, or maybe you are going, the car has an accident. You will not be thinking of where will you get money to fix it. Your insurance will do that for you. You are a
Gives you
business
peace of
owner.
mind.
You know, so many people have been out of business because they have never put insurance in place. So it's, I mean, at this era, this age and time, we just need to understand that even in this harsh economy, you still it is even when you need insurance more, because it will help you, it will provide succor for you when the loss occur. So insurance is a necessity. Insurance is not a want but a need that everyone must have. Is a need in the whole, in businesses. Insurance is a need
and you have
for
all
you
types.
to have.
We'll be discussing different types of insurance policies that we have in our industry. We have fire, burglary, health insurance, a lot of them. We'll be taking them one after the other and we'll be discussing during this program. And before we go, I would like to just mention the events, the upcoming events that we have in the industry. We have National Insurance Conference between the 22nd and 24th of October, that is this month. This is organized by NICOM. We have Education Conference between the 1st and the 3rd of November 2023, organized by the Chartered Insurance Institute of Nigeria. And we have National Insurance Brokers Conference, an exhibition between the 18th and 19th of October 2023. This is organized by NCRIB, Nigerian Council of Registered Insurance Brokers. So if you are a professional out there, you are invited to participate in all these programs. And my guest, what is your final word for our viewers?
Thank you, viewers. My final word is for you to go out there and pick up insurance policies, depending on the risk. In fact, every risk has its own peculiar cover. So seek the advice of a professional insurance broker, and let your risk be, diagnosed, and so that you'll be able to know what type of cover you need for a specific risk.
Thank you so much. For further inquiries and contributions, you can leave a comment on this page, and at the same time you can send a mail to victoriaadegbaju@gmail.com. victoriaadegbaju@gmail.com. I am Bola Adegbaju, and with me also is Grace Ojo. I want to thank you for joining us, and by this time next week again, 12:30 p.m., you have us on Insurance Talk Show. Thank you. Bye.